Good afternoon and welcome to Therapy Book Thursday. Today I am going to read Rolling Thunder Finds His Herd. This is written by Andrew Newman and illustrated by Alexis Aronson. And this is a Conscious Bedtime Stories book. There is a whole series, and if you've been with me for a while, you know I've read a few of these, and I now have a copy, I think, of almost all of them. And so I'm hoping to be able to read all of them over the coming weeks and months for Therapy Book Thursday. And so today we're going to read Rolling Thunder Finds His Herd. This book is about being your true self. And so not trying to be somebody you're not to try to fit in, but really about that true belonging because of who you really are. So let's find out about Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder finds his herd, to all who ride. And as with every conscious stories, there is a snuggle breathing exercise, which we will start with today. Our story begins with us breathing together. Say each line aloud and then take a slow, deep breath in and out. I breathe for me. I breathe for you. I breathe for us. I breathe for all that surrounds us. Rolling Thunder, a shiny black horse, was new to the herd. He didn't want to move from his old herd, but he had no choice. I hope I fit in, worried Rolling Thunder, feeling scared and out of place on his first day. I know, thought Rolling Thunder. I'll be their new leader. He strutted around the paddock, pushing in at the water trough and demanding to be first in line for food. Patches the Paint, Zeus the Bay, and Moondash the Chestnut all pointed their ears back and moved out of Rolling Thunder's way, silently throwing their heads up and ignoring him. Soon, he was all alone. The next day, Rolling Thunder thought, maybe they will like me if I'm timid and shy. So he waited at the back of the line for food and water. He even let the other horses kick and bite him. What's wrong? Asked Gracie, the lead mare, as she quietly wandered past, swishing her chestnut-colored tail. They don't like me, sighed Rolling Thunder. How can they like you? Asked Gracie. They haven't met you. They met your bossy self, and they met your shy self. But what about your real self? On the third day, Rolling Thunder didn't worry what the other horses thought of him. Instead, he focused on his favorite things. He grazed in the grass, galloped in the field, and rolled in the paddock, making a big cloud of dust, just like a thunderstorm. The other horses stopped to watch, enjoying his happy play. That looks like fun, said Patches. I like his style, said Moondash. "What's your name?" asked Zeus. Rolling thunder, choo! Rolling Thunder snorted and laughed as he stood up, covered in dust. Patches, Moondash, and Zeus whinnied and joined in the laughter as they introduced themselves. "Welcome to the herd," said Gracie as she quietly wandered past, swishing her chestnut-colored tail. The end. So if you have seen some of my other readings of the Conscious Bedtime Stories, they all have a little activity or something to practice in the back. So with this one, there is a quote and a question and then an activity. So I will go ahead and read those for you now. "A horse doesn't care how much you know until he knows how much you care." Pat Pirelli from Pirelli Natural Horsemanship. "Did you ever feel uncomfortable in a new group of people? Maybe Rolling Thunder can help you remember to be yourself. Enjoy these questions with a friend, old or new, and see what treasures you uncover." So this lesson, we're hoping to reduce kids' anxieties in new environments. So Rolling Thunder's friendly questions. 1. One of Rolling Thunder's favorite things is rolling in the paddock. What's your favorite thing to do outdoors? I like to garden. 2. To get their attention, Rolling Thunder tried being bossy and shy. Was anyone bossy to you today? How did it make you feel? 3. Patches, Moondash, and Zeus made friends with Rolling Thunder. Did you make friends with anyone new today? 4. Rolling Thunder looks different from the other horses. What is something different and unique about you? 5. Rolling Thunder sneezed and laughed at himself playfully. What is one silly thing you did today? 6. Gracie reminded Rolling Thunder to be his real self. Who helps remind you to be your real self? And 7. Rolling Thunder felt happiest when he was being his real self. How do you feel when you are being your real self? These are all really good questions to ask, and if you need to go back and rewind or pause to answer these questions, you can go ahead and do that. You don't have to answer all of them, but it can be really helpful to find out who you are and who your friends are so that you can be your true self instead of just somebody that other people want you to be. Because you will only be happy if you are really you. Okay. And I guess Zeus and Gracie are real horses. There they are. And about Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder is the mystical horse angel who looks over all horses. His wispy silver outline was seen galloping across the stormy sky as I sat in the paddock and wrote this story, waiting for raindrops to fall. You can see that right here. And then we have our star counter in the back. So all the Conscious Bedtime Stories books have a star counter. Every time you breathe together and read aloud, you make a star shine in the night sky. Color in a star to count how many times you have read this book. So you can do that if you get your own copy. You can get your own copy of this book at consciousstories.com, or you can find them on my Amazon affiliate page where I have all the books that I've read for Therapy Book Thursday. You can find these books and more at that link listed with this reading. And I hope you enjoyed today's reading, and I hope you can use this book and Rolling Thunder and his experience and how to help you manage a little bit of those anxieties, especially with new friends, new people, and new places, because it can always be a little hard to try new things. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you join me again next week for Therapy Book Thursday. Have a wonderful rest of your day.